Hello, great to see you. Welcome back to the Kenya Times. It's always pleasure joining you in these conversations that not only shapes our governance system, but also the political landscape. But today, we're going to shift a bit where we're going to discuss matters of environmental status within Nairobi County. I'm your host, Nixon Jau, and my guest today is none other than 𝗚𝗲𝗆 Mosiria. Karibu sana.
Katibu mkuu wa mazingira gatuzi la Nairobi.
Karibu the Kenya Times.
Yeah, thank you so much. As you said, my name is 𝗚𝗲𝗆 Mosiria. I'm the Chief Officer in charge of Environment in Nairobi City County. Many people knows me as 𝗚𝗲𝗆 Mosiria, Katibu mkuu wa mazingira gatuzi la Nairobi. And Katibu mkuu ni mmoja. Anatumia hiyo brand because I felt like I need to identify myself in a unique way so that people can resonate with our environment, with what I do, which is in line with the duties that are assigned and delegated to me by His Excellency the Governor of the great city of Nairobi. Indeed,
Mosiria. And we were to do this interview, at 12, but we are now beginning it later.
Yes,
but
I've been... I went to the office, being a Friday, and there's a lot of paperwork I had to handle, delegate some of the responsibilities to my director, deputies. Then later on, I went to the field. And also, while in the office, I get many young people coming to my office trying to share issues of environment, how they want to do CSR, trying to clean their environment. I get to listen to them. I get to also assist them, work closely with our officers in the sub-counties. So my schedule is normally very busy. Even getting my own time, even for my family, sometimes becomes an issue. That's why I say that I have to dedicate one day for myself and my family, which is on a Sunday. But weekday I have to serve the people of Nairobi. Because out of the millions of Kenyans who wanted this position, God gave me this chance out of all those. So I should not let them down. I don't want to look like a disappointment. I have to do my best so that I also inspire young people that one day, given an opportunity, you can do better. Ipo siku yako itafika.
But it's also pleasure for you being here. They
you.
Say better late than never.
Yes.
So before we venture and we go deeper into our conversation, we know 𝗚𝗲𝗆 Mosiria through his role as the Chief Officer of Environment, Nairobi County. But we want to know you more. Who is this 𝗚𝗲𝗆 Mosiria? Where was this guy brought up, born? Where did he went to primary school, high school, and even to higher learning until he find himself as the Chief Officer?
𝗚𝗲𝗆 Mosiria was born in 𝗚𝗲𝗆. He had a chance to go to a school, partly 𝗚𝗲𝗆. I used to live with my brother, partly in Kisumu, Kitale, Nairobi. Also my primary and high school, it has been those parts, Nairobi, 𝗚𝗲𝗆 45. That's where I finished my high school. I was in Tunga also. So my university, I was in the University of Nairobi, where I did my undergraduate, BCom Finance. My master's, I did a master's in Business Administration. So currently I'm pursuing my PhD. And I was employed in the year 2013. For those who think that Mosiria just got this job direct from campus, no. I've worked for more than 10 years. I have experience. I was employed as an administrator in the government hospital before devolution, Ministry of Health. I worked in Mbagathi Hospital. I have worked in Mama Lucy. I've worked in Pumwani. I've worked in Mtuini. I've worked in sub-county. And here I am as the chief officer. So
for environment.
In Pumwani, if you follow closely, I'm the one who stopped those people. You know, Pumwani, when I was an administrator, it was chaotic. People were doing even hawking in the hospital. It was a situation whereby when mothers are admitted, some of the staff, rogue staff, were doing hawking openly. I stopped them. I told them this is not a market. And also people were just walking in, stealing from patients. The hospital was disorganized. It was during Governor Songo's regime. With the support from the governor and his administration and the top leadership, I managed to restore order in 𝗚𝗲𝗇. I managed to do facelifting of the facility. We upgraded the facility in terms of infrastructure, in terms of the service that we are offering to the patients. Kama mnakumbuka ile time Governor Songo alipata watoto wakiwa kwenye cartons, hiyo time nilikuwa deputy. But uozo ilikuwa, sasa mimi ndio nilisafisha hiyo uozo yote after wale walikuwa kuambiwa sasa wasonge kando. So pale ndio nilizuia wezi wa watoto. Nilishika wezi watatu. Wa kwanza alikuwa amebeba mtoto kwa bag. Wakati natembea, unajua mimi nakaa kwa ofisi napenda kufanya management by walking. Then as I was walking upstairs from my office to Ward 2, I just met a lady using our administration access with a bag. Kidogo nasikia mtoto analia, sioni mtoto. Nauliza, mtoto analia wapi? Then the lady akashtuka. Asema, hebu ni kama ni yuko kwa ward. Anambia no. Hebu simama kidogo sababu ilikuwa tu ni yeye na hiyo. Hebu fungua hiyo bag yako. I got her, she had a kid. Nikaita security. Kumpeleka Shauri Moyo. Akafunguliwa kesi. Nikapata mwizi wa pili. Alikuwa na pretend kwamba yeye ako na mimba. Ako kwa ward anategea mtu ajifungue afanye nini? And now she was admitted. You know, it was all system issues. So I managed to put the proper systems that are working. I even raised the revenue for the facility, the money they pay for bill, because people used to pay cash. Watu wanakula, yani ilikuwa ni kama soko. When I stopped all those cartels, the revenue raised from 45 million per financial year to almost 250 to 60 million. It was, I think it was around 250 million per financial year. You can imagine people were eating almost 200 million per year into their pockets. Na government ina support, yani inanunua facility, ina support madawa na nini. People were just eating. I managed to also stop that cartel that was doing hawking in the hospital. There were around 11 ladies. Wakanipangia, mmoja akachukua rekodi kwa sababu she was old. Wakaniambia tunataka tummalize. Wakasema huyo mtamuonea kwa kioo kwa coffin. Akasema sawa, wacha tuone nani ataonewa kwa kioo kwa coffin. Na mimi nikasema wataionea 𝗚𝗲𝗇 view sasa. Nilienda nikaripoti. OCS wa California alikuwa anawaambia asubuhi wanaripoti wanahakikisha niko sawa. There was a recording wanapanga. Na jioni wakitoka kazi wanaenda wanaripoti kwamba Mosiria ameenda nyumbani akiwa sawa, ama tumemwacha kazini akiwa sawa. Kila mmoja alijitafutia transfer akatoroka. And that's when order nayo ilianza kurudi kwa sababu makatelo walijua wenyewe.
And from there, that is when now you found yourself as the chief officer.
I also worked in different departments within health. I worked in the health as a chief officer when I was appointed.
Ministry of Health.
Yeah, Department of Health and within the county sector of health. I also...
For how long?
Almost 2 years. It was almost 1.5 years. After the appointment, it was almost 1.5 years. I made sure that we had the first ICU. I made sure that we had the first neonatal intensive care unit at 𝗚𝗲𝗇 Hospital, first ICU at Mama Lucy, second renal unit at 𝗚𝗲𝗇, first eye hospital standalone at 𝗚𝗲𝗇 Annex, and Mama Lucy Annex, state-of-art CT scan because equipments were necessary for staff to do their work. I also made sure that all our facilities are equipped. 128 slice CT scan at Mama Lucy, 𝗚𝗲𝗇 64. We had to do a neonatal intensive care, the second one at Mama Lucy, the NICU, another PICU at Mama Lucy, the first one in the county. We also made sure that we installed the generator that was not, you know, 𝗚𝗲𝗇 had no generator, which was really working well. We installed a good one, which was 500 kVA. We also made sure that the lifts that were not working, we installed new ones. We made sure patients had all the facilities they needed. Doctors, theaters were operational, equipments were I also made sure that Mutwini, which had no operating theater, we installed a theater that is operational right now. They are able to see patients, mothers wanaweza deliver when the CS watoke waadmitiwe. I also made sure that we do a state-of-art dental unit at Mutwini. We also did the same at Mama Lucy. So there's a lot. If I start talking about those achievements, there's so many.
There are so many.
We did a newborn unit. Yani nilikuwa naingia newborn unit, naona watoto wale wameekelewa kwa karoom. I said no. I told my boss, we have to do this. With this, he gave me the support, told me, I gave you the job, give me results. So we did the best newborn unit. Yani naingianga hiyo newborn unit, nikiona watoto wanapokea matibabu. Nakaa hivi tu naangalia Mungu, naambia God, thank you. Were it not for you, these lives could not have been saved. Were it not for you, this nuke could not be here. So everything, I just say it's just God. Because this work, I got it from God. God gave me a chance out of the millions of Kenyans. That's why I don't want to disappoint young people.
You want to use it well?
I want to use it well. When I came to environment, people are suffering. And the pollution is happening in Nairobi every minute.
Now let's talk there in the Ministry of Environment. You have almost like 2 years.
Oh no, almost 1 year.
1 year, 1 year, sorry.
I'm almost going to finish 1 year.
Yeah, 1 year in the Ministry of Environment. What are some of the key challenges that you have really faced as a Chief Officer of the Environment?
The major challenge in Nairobi as far as environment is concerned, our main entrance to a clean environment is the people of Nairobi. The people of Nairobi, they don't care about the environment. They don't care about having a clean city. What matters to them is that they wake up, they generate waste, they eat, they prepare meals, all the garbage they put in a sack, they just throw on the road reserve. They don't pay for garbage. You know, as you pay for water, you're also supposed to pay for garbage and its transportation. But they don't do that. They just want to generate waste. Mtu anaishi kwa nyumba, kama pipeline mliona, niko kwa juzi. Hawalipi takataka. Hawajali vile inaenda. Kila mtu kwa nyumba yake akipika, takataka anarusha kutoka kwa balcony na anguka kwa barabara. Wakiosha watoto ile kinyesi, plot iko na choo moja kila floor. Kila floor iko na choo moja, ndio inasavu hiyo floor mzima. Sasa hawezi enda kumwaga maji ile ya kinyesi ya watoto ama ile chafu ya kuosha nguo kwa choo. Kila mtu anamwaga kutoka juu kwenda chini. Alafu kila mtu kwa nyumba yake ameweka polythene bag ifunike nguo zake isimwagikiwe maji kutoka juu. Yaani watu wanaishi ni kama wako dunia nyingine. Najua niona mpaka watu wananiuliza kwenye comments wanasema hivi, kama hivi ndio Nairobi iko, heri niishi ushago. Yaani wamefanya pipeline imekuwa chafu, hata ushago ni kuzuri kuliko mwingine anasema Kibera Mathare ni kusafi kuliko pipeline. Yaani watu wanaishi tu.
They don't mind.
They don't mind about their environment. So, what I'm saying is this. One of the challenges is the people. They don't want to pay for their garbage. They have decided that they will generate garbage, pay street families 50 bob to go and dump all over. Some of the people have created illegal dumping sites. Someone decided that my land, I'll be receiving money from people to come and dump there. Then I remove the recyclable. The rest I take photos, share on social media. Then they'll say the government is not working. Go to Gitanga Road. That's what they are doing. Someone has donated this land, is using it to earn a living. People dump there, they pay him. Then he remove the recyclable, he sells. Then he take photos. Nairobi ni chafu, Gitanga Road ni kuchafu. It is his responsibility to collect that garbage and take it to final disposal Dandora. We have done our part. We clear and we have agreed. Now that wewe unalipo kumwaga takataka hapa, si utafute tu truck moja au watu wakileta wanamwaga ndani kijaa inaenda Dandora. Kwa sababu unalipwa na unatoa mpaka recyclable. Tukafunga hiyo illegal dumping site, tukafunga Muslim one, Likoni Road, the biggest before I was born. Tulienda huko, vijana wa goons walitokea wanarusha mawe, wanajaribu kutuuzia uoga. Lakini hatunuangi uoga. We closed the biggest illegal dumping site in Nairobi, English Place, Likoni Road. And again I'm told kwamba kuna wale wanatupima imani wanaenda wanajaribu kumwaga huko hizo private service providers, I'm going to cancel their licenses because they are issued from my office and I have the law allows me to cancel those licenses. Any PSP, private service provider in waste collection, or CBO that I find there, we shall cancel their licenses. You know, the problem we face is this, and that's one of the challenges, one of the interests. The poor people, they call them poor people. That this is a poor person, let him continue breaking the law as he earns a living. When you go arresting these people, because most of these West speakers, don't see them looking dirty. These people are rich. They live well. They have good houses. Only that when they are picking West, they have to dress like that because that's their uniform. That's their way they want to operate. Wanajifanya ni kama ni watu wachafu. Kwa sababu kitu wanadili nao ni takataka, lazima wakuwe wachafu. Lakini sasa mtu anahurumia akiona tunawashika wakati wanachafua, wanasema sisi tunadhulumu nani? Tunadhulumu the poor. Tukituacha hii kadi ya umaskini, we shall go far. As a country, we can do better than we are.
Yes, and have you ever experienced the political interference?
Yes, sometimes the reason why I'm in the field is because I want to handle those things myself. The junior officers are normally intimidated by politicians, maybe MCAs, MPs, but myself, nobody will intimidate me.
Can't you be intimidated by maybe someone from the higher ranks?
Nobody.
Maybe the CS, maybe...
Provided I'm following the law, I can't be intimidated. I fear nobody, provided I'm following the law. The law is there to protect me, so that I discharge my duties. Who is that is above the law that will intimidate me and scare me off? I have the support from my boss and another Kenyans, Nairobians, we have their support as a government of Nairobi. So we have the support of the people who want a clean environment. Who is that person who thinks he's above the law that can intimidate me? Even if they are these bar owners, they cannot intimidate me with their millions. Because you cannot be making money while disturbing your neighbor with noise pollution.
It's not fair.
Nobody is above the law.
Let's now talk about the order, restoration around the CBD area.
Yeah.
Hawkers.
Yes. Ideally, I'm supposed to make sure that the city is beautiful. The environment within CBD is clean and beautiful, and the aesthetic beauty of the city is maintained. So anybody who hawkers who are just operating in areas that are not designated, we shall always take action. Hawkers have decided that they are going to block the walkways. Where they are trading, they leave their waste there. When you see that waste, you don't see the hawker. The person you see is the county government, and the person responsible right now, it's Mosiria, who is the environment. Wasema Mosiria kazi yake ni vipindi, ni content creator, na town ni kuchafu. So, we have to enforce and ensure that the hawkers maintain their backlands, they give us space to clean, and as well to maintain that place clean, so that people can move around.
And do they have the specific places for them to operate?
They have backlands. And the challenge you're having right now, and I'm noticing, everyone is running from the village to come to Nairobi and do hawking. Because in CBD, you can just hawk. Now they want Nairobi to look like 𝗚𝗲𝗆𝗍𝗶. And again, those who are defending hawkers that they are poor, they are trying to earn a living. Do you want Nairobi to become like 𝗚𝗲𝗆𝗍𝗶? If that's what you want, just come out, tell us to stop telling them to go to the back lane. Let Nairobi be 𝗚𝗲𝗆𝗍𝗶, or Mudura, or Toy Market. Within CBD, kila mahali iko chaos. You know, in Nairobi, you cannot walk peacefully. You are either unapishana na hoka, ama unapishana na matatu, ama pikipiki. Pikipiki kwa barabara na matatu ikitumia. Hiyo ni njia yao. Wananchi wako na walkways zao, lakini hapo ndio hawkers wamejaa. Watu wanapishana na magari. Msichana akitembea kanyage machungwa ya mtu ama nguo za mtu, msichana wanashikwa na surroundiwa na wanaume, unapata wengine wanaibiwa. That's why even thieves now have their way to steal from the innocent citizens who are just walking within CBD. Some are trying to just enjoy the beauty of their city. You can't see the beauty of the city. Hata mwezi ona kama mimi nimesafisha Nairobi kwa sababu hawkers wako kila mahali. Hiyo takataka wakishatoa zile makaratasi amefungulia mtu ile mzigo, hizo takataka zinatapakaa kila mahali. Alafu mnataka mimi nikae kwa ofisi, nikunywe chai ya saa 4, nisome gazeti, nikae hapo nisunguke na kiti hivi, alafu masaa ifike jioni niende nyumbani? Hapana. And my work is in the field. Kazi yangu ni ya takataka na kuhandle field huko na kupanda miti na kuhakikisha kwamba Nairobi ni safi. So nikikaa kwa ofisi sitaonekana. Na wengine wanasema ati mimi ni content creator. Nataka kuambia hivi. Yes, I'm a content creator creating content that is educating the people. Matters the environment. And I will not stop documenting. Na wale wanasema nitoke kwenye mtandao, sitoki TikTok, sitoki Facebook, sitoki X. Na Instagram sitoki. Nitaendelea kuwaelimisha hapo. Nitaendelea kuanika ile uozo iko kwenye society ndio mjionee. Mliona naenda kuambia tumeinstall dustbin isaidie watu wakitembea waweze kumwaga hapo takataka. Yeye anasema ati kati yangu na dustbin nani alipata mwingine?
𝗚𝗲𝗆𝗍𝗆.
𝗚𝗲𝗆𝗆𝗍𝗆. Yaani yeye already anavunja sheria hapo kwa walkway. Anataka tumruhusu aendelee kuvunja, si tutoe dustbin yetu tuweke kwingine.
And Mosiria, as we continue in that discussion, you gave out a report, a news written by the Kenya Times reveals that you gave out an order to citizens, more so those ones who will be buying things from unlawful locals. They will be arrested. What do you have to say about that? Why should you arrest a citizen who is just buying from 𝗚𝗏?
I request the Nairobians to go and read the Nairobi County Public Nuisance Act of 2021. It's very clear. Illegal hawking is not allowed within Nairobi. Also, the enabler of the illegal hawking is also an offender. The person who is buying from these hawkers are the ones who are encouraging them to be in the illegal places. If you walk and leave this hawker here, because what he's selling, you can get it at the back lane where other hawkers are. Go there, buy it from there. All the hawkers go to the back lane. So, if the customers will fear buying from them along the walkway, they will all go back lane. They will fight to go to the back lane so that you can go and buy. You'll never see any hawker along the walkway. We are just trying to make sure that there's order in the city. And also we have markets. Why do you come to and sell fruits in CBD when you can sell those fruits in Kangundo market, which is big? Kangundo market ina wateja ndani? Yani not wateja, aina wauzaji ndani. All the hawkers wako town badala waende Kangundo market wauzie huko ndani. Kalindini market hapa Dagoretti. Hata sasa hivi tunaweza enda. Aina wauzaji ndani. Wote wako hapa town wanaendelea kufinyana na watu badala waende wauze huko. Kama unataka kununua pombe, si utaenda kwa Wines and Spirit mahali iko, utaitafuta. Kama unataka kukunywa kwa basi, utatafuta bata kama iko 1 kilomita. Kama unataka kununua nyama ya butchery, si utaenda mpaka butchery mahali iko. Sasa kama unataka kununua matunda, si utaenda kwa soko mahali iko chakula. Mbona watu wasikae kwa masoko? Why are we creating chaos, a lot of confusion within the city, that we are hustlers, we are poor people, we are trying to earn a living? No, let's not misuse that word of a poor person who is trying to earn a living. Let's earn our living in a dignified manner. Let's use the markets. People don't want to stay in the markets because they want to go near the clients. Then if you want to live near the clients, put your number online, do online marketing, sell your fruits and the products online, deliver to their doorsteps. They can always get them.
Let's talk about now the street children's. What is your government doing to help them?
We have a Department of Social Services. They are really handling those kids. But again, the number of kids is many. We don't have enough capacity to accommodate over 20,000 street families. Most of them, they run away from their homes. Their parents are not even aware that their kids are in the streets, especially during the holidays. Mzazi yako kazi, kuna mtoto mmoja nilimpata anatumia mafuta ndege. Na mzazi anajua alimeacha mtoto kwa nyumba.
We saw the video.
You see, the problem is this. It's a parental issue. And I'm calling upon the parents. The young kids, the alphas, they are the people you don't need to beat. Don't cane those kids. Sit down, listen to them. just give them a hearing. You find that these kids, what she wants is just a television in the house so that she can be kept busy, and internet. Give them those facilities. If you cannot afford, just talk to your child. Make her understand that I'm not able to provide this. But most of the parents, instead of telling the kids or making them understand their financial status, they are beating them and shouting at them. They are transferring their frustrations, their brokenness to the kids. Mtu akona mashida zake, kama una pesa, eleza watoto elewa kwamba una bara, waache watoto wakona hopes. You know, our kids, they have hopes that our parents will never lack money. Even if you don't have. So let's make our kids understand. And again, let it be every person's responsibility. If you see a child in the street, listen to them. There are those who are genuinely in the streets. Every child has a painful story, especially those who are genuinely in the streets. Most of them undergo a lot of issues within the streets.
And suffering.
Some are raped, young girls. Some are molested, those young boys. You know, there are things I don't document because if I show it to the world, it will shock the world. You find a young girl in the street, she has been raped. Mimi napigiwanga simu, naenda na watoa, natumana wanaenda kwa hospitali zetu. Hiyo siwezi weka kwenye mtandao. Unapata kijana amemolestiwa. Unajua huwezi weka huyo kijana, utakuwa unamuexpose, watu wataona. Lakini hao wengine wako already exposed, wenye wanataka kuenda nyumbani, wengine wako pale, unaona watumia mafuta ya ndege. Tunaweka wazazi wao waone watoto mahali wako. And there's another one who came to my office the other day. Yesterday. Akaniambia anataka nimweke kwenye mtandao. Na nataka kuomba wale wanataka niweke kwenye mtandao wenye walipotea nyumbani ili wazazi wao wajue mahali wako, willing wakuje niwasaidie. Jamaa amemaliza mpaka shule. Alipotea na 7 years. Mamake alikuwa anafanya kazi usiku. Akachelewa kuja kumchukua. Wakati alichelewa kuja kumchukua, si akasema wacha atembee kwenda nyumbani. Akapotea. Akapelekwa kwenye police station. Akaenda kwa children home. Wakatafuta wazazi wakakosa. Akapelekwa kwa hiyo home, ilikuwa na branch nyingine iko Siaya. Akakaa huko, akasomea huko, akamaliza shule. Na amerudi. Anatafuta mzazi. Ajui mahali atampata. And the only option aliona, wacha nitafute Mosiria niweke kwenye mtandao. Na mimi nikamweka, na naomba wenye wanajua mzazi wake wamsaidie tu apatane na wazazi. Alikuwa 7 years. Unajua watoto 7 years si watu wanajua. Anajua tu majina ya wazazi moja. Na majina yake. Lakini hajui kwao nyumbani sababu ndio walikuwa wamekuja Nairobi. So kuna wazazi sasa hivi wanafikiria watoto wao walikufa lakini wako Nairobi kwa streets. Kama mtoto wako alipotea, njoo tusaidiane tu. Mimi nitakusaidia. I'm volunteering. I'm going out of the way because I feel for those kids. Na wengine wanauzia mafuta ya ndege. And I've always told these people, we shall get all of you. I'm planning a raid, an operation to arrest all these criminals selling jet fuel to these kids. They are the ones who encourage them to continue being in the streets. Wengine wanatoroka nyumbani juu hataki kwenda shule. And the majority wale wametoroka nyumbani hawataki kusikiza wazazi. Wakitumia mafuta ya ndege, unajua apigwe baridi, hata akipigwa baridi asikii. Akishapiga tu hiyo gamu ama mafuta ya ndege, ana switch off. Kuamka ni kesho asubuhi wakati jua imewaka.
And let's talk now about the entertainment joints.
Yes.
You have really tried.
Yeah, no,
that is something that is seen. And there's some of the entertainment joints which were polluting air pollution.
Noise.
Yeah, noise. Yeah. What have you really done so far? How is the response?
There's a positive response. What I always tell the owners of bar and the restaurants, please let your noise be maintained within your establishment. You see your neighbor. In Nairobi, most people are living in rental houses. Na ile kitu naambia watu wenye maklabu, tafadhali wacha kelele yako ifike mahali rent yako imefika. Rent yako ijafika huko nje kwa jirani. Why are you disturbing your neighbor? Maintain your sound, your noise within 35 decibels. You will never see us in your place. Also soundproof if you have to play loud music. But your neighbor have to also live well. You find someone has opened a club in a residential area. No soundproofing, playing loud music. Neighbors are suffering. They have young children. They have sick people, elderly in their house. People are suffering. So there are those who have responded. And right now, after we enforced this compliance, they have soundproofed. But there are those who are opening new joints. Another place where there's a lot of noise is pipeline. Even during the day, watu wamefungulia miziki kutoka kwa maduka yao, wanapigia watu kelele. Why do you have to play loud music? Hata wana hiyo license ya kucheza hiyo muziki. Mtu anafungulia muziki, watu wako na watoto kwa manyumba. Unajua watu wa pipeline wengi wanakaa kwa manyumba. Ni mabwana wanafanya kazi. Mostly. Because most of the population nilikuwa napatana nayo, kina mama wanalia sana. Na pia wako na shida nyingine ambao ninataka kwenda kusort ya hawa kina dada wanawanyang'anya mabwana wamekuwa wengi. Niliona watu wana trend online wanasema ati nimefagia takataka ile ya barabara lakini nimeacha takataka zingine zimesimama kwa walls.
Okay.
So hiyo pia tutafagia. But what I was saying is this. What we need in the city is just order. And to achieve this order, there is need for us to make some unpopular decisions.
What is the response from the churches that you have gone there?
As far as noise pollution is concerned. Also, churches are a problem. You know, you cannot be doing kesha from Monday to Sunday. There's a verse in Proverbs which says that some of the blessings which are loud and in wrong hours, especially in the morning that wake up other people, those preachers are cursed. Those are curses. You are just getting yourself curses. And also you go to the Bible, when you are preaching the gospel, you don't need to disturb your neighbor. That's a sin. So God will never forgive you, even if you are a pastor who has a big church. Yes, your people will be saved, but you as a pastor who is disturbing people in the morning, God will never forgive you. Not only the church, even the mosque, those that have put out megaphones, waking up people in the morning where they are enjoying their sleep. That's not being fair to the neighbors. Others are sick, they need to heal. So the thing is, there has to be order. Weka kesha yako, omba bila hiyo mziki. Kama ni mosque, watu wanajua masaa ya kuomba ni haya. Don't just play that loud megaphone. Reduce to ile within your area if you have to do it.
Within your locality.
Within your locality. Not to disturb your neighbors. So it's a problem that we are facing as a city, but some of the unpopular decisions we have made, including arresting and prosecuting some includes just talking to them and putting them on social media have helped us, because no one wants to appear on the social media being on the wrong, and people fear the social media. So they have actually complied, and I'll continue exposing the rot in society, because we have lived in systems that are rotten. To an extent, they have become part of us. It has become a culture that you break the law and it's just normal.
What is your government doing concerning roads? There are some of the roads that when it rains, they totally floods. What is your government doing about it?
Nairobi, there's a lot of structures that have been built. Many buildings are coming up, and most of the ground spaces have been covered, and the drainage system that was built those many years ago was not meant to accommodate the growing population, because as we build, we cover the ground. Water has to find its way to the soil, and at the end it ends up in the drainage system. That's why we're having floods. But the county government is planning to do a proper drainage system, and it's projecting for the next 50 years, so that at least we plan well for the city. And it's a problem that is historical. It's not something that we just found there. Even if we open and clear the garbage, still the population is growing, and that's why we need a new city, the Concert Technopolis. They need to build that city so that then other people move there. Everyone wants to come to Nairobi. Every person wants to come to Nairobi to look for green pastures. People are moving from the village. We need to have a new city to offload Nairobi, and that's why I hope that the current government can implement the Vision 2030. Some of it, they are doing well in the affordable housing, yes, but again, there is need to look at implementing it in fully, including the building of Concert Technopolis. That's the only way we can decongest Nairobi. And also, there are those people who have done illegal structures, especially building in the riparian land. When they are told to move, they just complain. When they are swept away, they'll complain the government is not doing their work. When they are told to move, they refuse. So there's need for us to just follow the law.
But there is also some Kenyans who feel that what you're doing online is not right. Posting online, when today you go somewhere, you go to Restored in the city, in the CBD, some Kenyans feel that you're not doing the right thing. You should just keep it private
Kenyans
and
who
do your work.
What
do you have to say?
No, it's only a few Kenyans who fear technology. Right now, we are in a country that is well-connected in terms of technology. We are in a country where information is very key. When you saw Gen Zs occupying, they were saying they want to see what the government is doing. There are many good things the government is doing that are not being shown out there. So what I'm doing is what Kenyans demanded. They occupied, they almost took down our parliament, and they almost banned the parliament. So it's because people are not giving them information. Why are you again crying when I'm giving you information? See, you asked, we are giving you. And I'm a young person. Technology is part of me. I cannot run away from it. So I have to inform you. I have to use the social media. Go to when.
But some will say maybe you are becoming a content creator.
You see, yes, I'm a content creator, creating content that is educating and creating awareness about the environment. Because my content has shaped our city. People can now tell that environment is really working. There are things they didn't know. Through that content, they are able to know. We can arrest you discharging sewer in Kawangware. When the people in Mathare just watch you online, they all connect their sewer to the sewer line and stop discharging. Are we not using this content in a right way? And you know me, I don't create content. I use real content, real people. Even now, once I live here, there are illegal structures outside here. I want to go and tell them, why are you putting this kind of illegal structures here, which look like garbage? They have to remove it. And I document so that those who have put such structures within Nairobi, they can remove them. They can see it's wrong. You know, some people, they do things they don't know that what they're doing is wrong until they get the information. And that's what I'm saying. Kwa wale ambao wanasema ati mimi na create content, yes, I'm creating content that is educating, that is trying to create awareness, that is shaping the image of Nairobi as far as the environment is concerned, that is impacting in society. I'm happy the children in school, they know me, primary and secondary. They even go out in their drama, wana act wakisema wao ni katibu mkuu wa mazingira 𝗚𝗲𝗆 Mosiria. It's a good thing. It's a message
content creators have come up
and the
by your name.
creators are using my name, sending out the message the entire country. What does that one show?
A positive
It's
feedback.
a positive feedback. And I'm asking all the content creators out there, please, just act as Mosiria, create content, use it to send a message about against the people who are polluting the environment. If you are not going to do it, nobody will do it for you. You have to do it because we have to make sure that we safeguard our environment. Today, everyone has allergy. Hata mimi naputanga mapua mnafikiria ni makamasi. My nose itch when I go to polluted environment because of the allergy. Because the air is polluted. So, we need to clean it. In the next few years, we are not going to do things the right way. Kila mtu atakuwa anagonjeka. We'll be spending our time in hospitals treating upper respiratory diseases, allergies, stomach diseases, because the air is polluted. The food we consume will also be polluted. So we have to start doing now what we are required to do, and that's the right thing by keeping our environment clean. Let every person subscribe to service providers to collect for garbage from their households, because we can't be all over. Our work actually, we are supposed to collect garbage from the main corridors, main roads, clean CBDs, clean our cities, the towns within Nairobi, town centers, markets. The household, you are supposed to register with the private service provider or CBO to collect from your household and take to the dumping site. You also need to read our Nairobi County Solid Waste Management Act of 2015. It clearly states how waste is managed, whose responsibility is it to clean 10 meters radius within your place, your house? Even those, mtu ameacha takataka imejaa kwa drainage kwa nyumba yake nje, ikiflood anaanza kublame government. Na yeye mwenyewe ako na jukumu la kufanya nini? Ufungua. Watu wanaanza kusema ati enda Rwanda ubenchmark ujue wanafanya aje vitu. Rwanda wanafanya what I'm doing. The work I'm doing is what they are doing. Why should I go to Rwanda while I can do it here wasting taxpayers money? Zio pesa tuweke dustbin tao.
Just and just because of time, there was a few weeks ago, you gave yourself to offer job Alicia Kanini. Alicia Kanini. Where is the?
She has not reached out. I even shared my number. Alicia Kanini, your job offer is still there. I've engaged some of the clubs because with the community that is following you, all you need is just to do a dignified job. A job that has dignity. A job that will earn you clean money. You know, today you are polluting the social media, the digital platforms, because that's pollution. How do you post things that pollute the digital space? Because
but Mosiria,
what she's posting,
maybe Alicia will say, maybe her and other Kenyans will say, she's in her own space and
can I ask you?
She's doing
you know, we have children. I have my 2 daughters. How will I feel I see my daughters being inspired by Kanini to post such kind of videos? What will I tell even their grandfather? What will I tell their aunties and uncles? That my daughters could not even go and sweep a road or wash someone's clothes to be paid a decent pay. And what will she tell her daughters and sons? Will she inspire them that my son now go act porn? You will be paid. Go post your news. You will make money. You don't need to struggle. You know, people want cheap cash. You know, that's easy way. Easy come, easy goes.
And just
and that life don't last for long.
Apart from that,
depression will step in. Let me finish. Depression will step in. It will, you know, this girl, the moment the reality will start hitting her, that's when she will realize that what she was doing is wrong. And I'm advising her as a young person, as a person who has experience, who has seen people out there suffer because of their actions, and a person who feels that she can do better than what she's doing, because at her age, she just wants soft life. But what will she tell her kids? Mtoto wake anaenda shule anachongolewa, anaambiwa wewe unaturingia hapa na mama yako anarusha maji kuliko mto Nairobi. Ama kuliko zile zile zimamoto. What will she tell the kids? Unajua watoto wanakuanga na mchongo ano. It's the same thing I told Bahati that mbona uvae nguo ya bibi yako, brana biker, alafu naye kwenye mtandao. You are a person who is an inspiration to many people. Admire you as a person who is a leader, even fight for MP. With people, you know, young people, watakuwa namuona wasema, kumbe mwanaume hata unaweza kuwa mwanamke. Is encouraging even gayism. Is a disappointment to his own kids.
And after that, Mosiria, after you gave yourself to offer job to Alicia Kanini, you receive a backlash from some of the content creators and
you see, content creators are always creating content,
including Anifa. What do you have to say concerning that?
Every person has a right to his own opinions, but what I'm saying is this: those content creators who are opposing me, let them post their nudes online so that we celebrate them. Let them go and post videos like the one of Alicia Kanini. You know, Alicia Kanini needs help. She could be undergoing depression. What she's doing, she's not herself. A normal person will not take a pipe, whatever she's using, ilikuwa ni pipe unajingisha kwa sehemu ya siri, halafu maji inamwagika kama mto. Kama mfereji ile, yani ilikuwa na airlock. Sasa umetoa airlock, ina shoot. Unajua mimi niliona na trend online nikasema hebu niangalie, nikapata linki kuingia, nilijionea maajabu.
Let's go away from that.
So
what is your relationship now as we end with Honorable Babu Owino?
Is the member of parliament in 𝗚𝗲𝗆𝗆𝗍𝗶. I'm the chief officer in charge of environment in Nairobi. We are back in the same university, and what I'll say is this: let him focus in serving the people of 𝗚𝗚𝗆𝗆𝗍𝗶. Let me focus in making sure Nairobi is clean. That's all I can say for now.
That is all you can say for now. And there are people, as we conclude, there are people who are fronting you to vie for elective seat in 2027. Are you interested in vying for any position in 2027?
If I become a politician, I don't want to join politics right now because I don't want to support impunity. Impunity is supported by most of the politicians who are saying, I want to wait. It's better I serve where I am, trying to implement the law and trying to change society and trying to make people understand that you can always follow the law and things
will align.
You know,
and things can just align.
Just work and align the right way. Today, people remember Michuki because it was
what
a strict man
he did.
and what he did. I want to be, what will I be remembered for? Will I be remembered as someone who supported impunity? No. I want to be remembered as someone who changed society, who inspired many young people to grow knowing that the law has to be followed. You know, today, we live in a society where our parents are the main contributors of corruption. You know, our parents had to buy their way. When they are arrested on the wrong, if they allow the due process to be followed, even if they are being harassed and the due process is followed, they'll always get justice. But since they decided to buy shortcuts, that's why we are suffering from the problem that has been created by the old generation. As young people, even an officer has arrested you and he believes you are on the wrong, just go, you just pay a cash bill. Why do you have to give him 10,000 and then you are going to pay a cash bill of 5,000? Just follow that. If we do that way, and even any government officer who want to give you a service, you follow the due procedure, they will stop frustration. They will focus on their work. You'll also get justice and you'll never be harassed again. Lakini tukiendelea, if you buy your way, you know, mimi nimekujiwa, watu wamebeba pesa mpaka treated money. Wengine wameenda mpaka EACC, wameenda kupewa pesa ya hongo, ile inakuwa treated ndio wanishikanisha nayo. Wametembea nayo, ati nimeshika club, sasa unafikiria ni pesa nataka. Wanasunguka, wanachoka, wanarudisha. Because why should I take a bribe? This hand, once it takes a bribe, it will not come to take action when another complaint is raised. So I just need to remain clean, do the right way. I was even...
So you're not ready to...
who worked with 2 million to my office, working in the corridors, sending brokers to come and talk to me that, kuna pesa iko hapa bana. And someone is running a patching plant in Ngaragas, operating a patching plant in a residential area.
So you have ever taken a bribe?
No, I don't take.
You're not ready to vie for any elective seat in 2027?
I'm comfortable serving where I am. And at the right time, which is when I'm at the right age. Right now I'm a young person. I don't want
How many years?
I'm 33 years old. I'm not old and I'm not young, but I'm a mature Kenyan who understands that politics should not, what I want to say, politics should not be seen as the shortest to becoming rich. You know, people see politics as a shortcut to becoming rich. And if you see most politicians, they want to vie, but most people want to vie. They want to vie so that they can go and loot your money. It's a shortcut of becoming rich.
Not to help Kenyans?
Only a few serve Kenyans. But most people, they are using it as a shortcut to get their way up. So, the only way I can change society is where I am. And I feel that given a bigger responsibility in line of where I am, maybe in future, you know, being an inspiration to many young people will also embrace the way they want things to be done the right way. But sasa nikianza ati nakimbilia huko, I'll also be swallowed by corruption. So I don't want to go that line.
So thank you for coming.
It's
a pleasure to have you.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to.
Next time, I believe that when you come on time, things shall be well. We shall have a nice time to converse.
Yeah, we shall converse for some time. But I appreciate
your last word to the Nairobians?
I want to send a message to all the people of Nairobi, please, keeping the environment is your responsibility. Pay for garbage so that we can stop illegal dumping within the estates. Stop giving your garbage to people who are not licensed, people who are not licensed to handle garbage. That's why we are having heaps of garbages within the roads. Pollution has been contributed by the people of Nairobi, and we are the ones who are going to clean it. You want Nairobi to be like London, like Kigali, Rwanda, like New York. It has to start with you. And all those who support illegal hawking that is contributing to making our city impassable, dumping garbage all over, interfering with the beauty of Nairobi, we shall start with you by taking action against you. Go read the Nairobi County Public Nuisance Act of 2021. It clearly states that you are also an enabler of the illegality that is being committed by the hawkers. So we shall be arresting you together with that hawker so that you be prosecuted for making our city dirty, for interfering with the beauty of our city, for obstructing the movement of innocent Nairobians, for making the people risk their lives sharing the road with vehicles and motorcycles. So we just need to do the right thing. It won't cost you to stick to your back lanes and do your business from there. So I'm urging every person, every Nairobian, please, let's go back to our social media platforms. Let's send out an environmental message. Use it to educate your friends, your colleagues. Let's not cloud chase by posting things that will attract attention, but at the end of the day, they send zero message. Let's be people of positive influence, people who can change society, people who can inspire, people who can be of positive influence to the young generation. What will you be remembered for? I want to be remembered as a person who supported transparency and accountability, who supported the law which is meant to make us coexist well with each and every person. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. Looking forward to have you once again, another time, and thank you for what you're doing. Congratulations.
Yeah, asante sana.
Yeah, so that is where we conclude our interview together with Geoffrey Mosiria. Looking forward to see you in the other interview. I've been your host, Nixon Jau.